What's going on, y'all? BigBossFabo coming back to y'all with another video, man. And based on the title, y'all already know we're getting right into caring about things, why you should care, man. In today's world, the world in the material and the physical, dimension that it is, people run with this narrative, man. You shouldn't care. You shouldn't care. You'll start excelling and succeeding once you don't care. And people talk about not caring, man. In the sense of when folks care, they open themselves up. They don't want damage done to themselves. They don't want to be exposed. They don't want to be vulnerable. So some folks recommend just shut off the world, don't care. And that'll get you where you need to be. Kind of like cold shouldering, and I kind of understand the mentality to an extent, what you don't know can't hurt you, essentially. It's kind of like what you can't see or what you don't feel or what you don't experience can't hurt you, right? But I think those things tie into you. They make you stronger. They make you who you are. They build towards your purpose. They build character. So, I go against that mentality of not caring. You should care because I believe it fuels your purpose, right? It can be tough at times to have to listen to people's opinions when people don't know what they're talking about. People always try to project. They put themselves on you. And sometimes, it's like take it or leave it. There's always tidbits or gems that you can get out of what people say. Whether it's advice or just people talking down on you, and, it's take it or leave it, essentially. Take what you can, maybe make it apply to your life, fit it into what you got going on. If it doesn't apply at all, just leave it. But to say not to care in the sense of just close people off, don't listen to what people say, I'm not 100% on all that, because we serve our Father in heaven, right? And God, this is just one example, can use people to speak to you. Sometimes it could possibly be not your biggest fan or a person you're not a fan of, but there's a lot of multitudes, different avenues to where you can be spoken to, given advice that could help to your readjustment period, to you being something else or doing something else, sharpening the sword to where you're better moving forward. Additionally, just keeping that ear open, keeping your eyes open, caring to an extent. Vulnerability is a big thing. It does allow us to grow from a character perspective, from an intellectual perspective, because it develops understanding, right? And it's tough to put yourself out there, but I feel like, and I believe, and I think that the more you get knocked down, the more critiques, the more adversity, the better you become. So it's kind of contradicting, but like, I don't care about being put in a position of vulnerability. I'm not afraid is the mentality we should move with. Don't be afraid of what the naysayers have to say. Don't be afraid of getting hurt. Don't be afraid of having to pick up the pieces. Don't be afraid of being knocked down. That's just a part of life, man. I've just gone through life in my young years and just understood it just is what it is. It's so simple to say that, but it's so deep as well. Just take the blows as they come. Sometimes it hurt, and you wonder what life's worth. But that's just the nature of it, man. That's just what comes with it. You gotta see past it. At a point in time, I made a video of see past the physical, or even just see past what's being presented to you. There's always depths. There's always reasoning. There's always a lot of things that you can learn and understand when you see beyond what's presented. So I would encourage folks to care about everything. Because if you have a purpose, right, you care about your purpose, you care about your passion. But only solely caring about your purpose and your passion doesn't help mold it, doesn't help make it, the word I'm looking for is whole. Some of the greatest that did great things took pieces from avenues that had no relatability to what they were doing. They just understood the concepts, the principles, the mentality, things that were instilled in order to become great. So you should care. Care about what people say. Care about what people think. You know, keep your feelings in par, right? You know, protect your feelings at all costs, but understand your feelings will be hurt. That's just the nature of it. People will let you down. That's just the nature of it. So keep fighting. Keep being a warrior. Keep understanding that life is the roller coaster ride. Smooth sailing, what? Smooth sailing doesn't exist, man. Them tidal waves, sometimes they may capsize, but you got to keep going. So I say that to say a lot of people, and I think those are surface level people, tell you to shut off the world, tell you to not care about what people say or think. And some folks have landed somewhere with that mentality. Is that true success? If it's true success to them, sure. If it's true fulfillment to them, sure. But I still think in a grand scheme of things, in a greater aspect of things, they could be fully rounded. They could be a little bit better, well-rounded by accepting what came with kind of keeping an ear to the streets, keeping an eye open, taking things as they come. Take it or leave it, but you still got it absorbed into your atmosphere. You still got it absorbed and you got to regurgitate it. You know what I mean? Instead of just being closed off, walking through life, you know, blind essentially, and then, you know, hitting the walls, hitting objects until you land at your landing place or your landing spot, the end goal. You just got to face it head on is basically what I'm getting at. You'll see a lot of content creators making the videos, you should stop caring. Why do you still care? A lot of folks care because they have heart. They care because they have love. For me to not care shows a lack of love, in my opinion. Shows a lack of outreach. You know, that's what makes us human, the good and the bad, right? Being able to face the negative and the positive, knowing that that's what comes with it. So I encourage y'all to care, always care. For love ties into caring. And love is the most important of all. You know what I mean? It really is, it really is. The older you get, that's the more you understand about love. Because in the chaos, in the hustle and bustle, the 0 to 100 type of mentality, there's never room for love. A lot of people don't even consider it. You're caught in your own agenda. But what does your agenda even matter if there's no love tied to it? Who do you do it for? Yourself? You'll self-implode. You know what I mean? So reconsider not caring. Because I believe caring will get you to your goal, will get you to accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish faster than you could ever imagine. Because you have heart behind it. You have love behind it. So peace, love, prosperity, man. Everybody stay blessed. We'll catch you on the next video, man. God bless.